Loneliness. How much is hidden beneath this word? I physically feel my body responding to it with fear and longing. I know its tricks and curves. I know it looks like a slow morning with hope and an evening with just a little bit of despair. It tastes of coffee and a croissant at the start of the day and salty tears and popcorn at the end. It travels fast from today everything will be different to I don't have energy for this right now. It plays at the tips of your fingers when you flick the light off in your bedroom so your flatmates don't know you're in. It looks like the swaying top of the pine tree outside your window and 10 episodes in one night of the dark TV series. It sounds like the many voices in your head that you try to silence with the many voices from YouTube playing almost 24/7, giving you the illusion of togetherness. It's tears in the most unpredictable moments when you are in a group of genuinely happy people feeling connection while you don't. It's going back home alone late at night with fear because it's winter, the pavement is icy, and you've just almost fallen face forward, and there was no one to catch you. For me, loneliness is filled with pictures from Warsaw, where I fully touched and experienced it for the first time. It was like a beast I didn't know how to approach, so I came to it with bare arms and no plan. All my life I had someone to look after me, a parent, a friend, a boyfriend, and then suddenly I was in a new city, with a new remote job, a new me. A me who was scared, undiscovered, and adapted to being on my own. My lone narrow rented room was my sanctuary, carrying me speechlessly without judgment, just an observer of the fall. I didn't know the rules. I didn't know how one survives, being isolated from true connection, day to day, from Friday to Friday, while most people celebrated the upcoming weekend, breathing of relief and saying, "Thank God it's Friday." I was terrified of what kind of dark thoughts the next stretch of solitude and lack of routine would bring. At first, I thought staying at home was enough. I would clean the room, read a book, have a video call with my family, and watch a movie. By then, a quiet life became a whirlpool, sucking me in deeper and deeper without me realizing it, until I lost my way out back to people. One day I found myself so far at the bottom of it all that reaching others became an impossible task, a worthless attempt. I swear I looked for a solution. I attended an event or two, went on a Tinder date, one or two, took walks in the park, but at the end of the day, I always returned to the same home of alone. Because fleeting encounters can't replace real connections. On another quiet evening, I sat on the floor of my small bedroom, but then more like a dungeon, and drowned. In my tears, in my sorrow, in my hopelessness. I cried quietly, just like my life was, to not attract attention. Because why would I? It seemed, or perhaps it was, that no one could feel the depths and darkness of my sorrow. Too painful and scary to reveal. Talking about it felt almost like speaking a foreign language to people who couldn't understand. So the only solution was silence. From that point, I knew there were only two ways: the abyss or another attempt to survive. One more attempt to live despite alone, with alone, even though without human connection or meaning. I took my phone, the screen still working even though wet, and typed in the acting workshop in Krakow I had wanted to attend for a while. And I booked it, paid for it, messaged my friend from Krakow when I was coming, then another friend. I went back to the city where once I was happy and had a purpose, or at least someone to share more than one evening with. It felt like I was grabbing onto a straw while drowning in the ocean, hoping it would carry me out.